Can you overfill a driveway crack with sealant, and what happens if you do? Overfilling a crack compromises both long-term performance and final appearance because the sealant can bridge, shrink, and delaminate when it cures under unsupported thickness. For flexible sealants such as silicone or urethane, manufacturers specify a maximum and minimum joint depth to maintain correct elastic behavior, typically requiring a backing material like foam backer rod to fill most of the cavity and leave only the specified sealant depth exposed. When working a plain asphalt crack with a pourable asphalt emulsion or hot pour rubberized sealant, the same principle applies because too much material cools and cures from the surface inward, trapping solvents and causing voids or poor adhesion at the base. To avoid these failure modes, select a backer material size to the crack width so the sealant sits at the recommended depth. Use a caulk gun with adjustable pressure or a flow control nozzle for pourable products, and check the product technical data sheet for recommended depth and ambient temperature limits. For hairline or very shallow cracks, use a brush or squeegee-applied slurry seal or a filler designed for feathered edges rather than a thick pour so the material does not puddle and flake. Always tool the sealant to push it into contact with the sides, creating a bond line rather than leaving a convex blob, and wipe excess immediately with an appropriate solvent or rag before initial skin formation. Common mistakes are overfilling and assuming more material is stronger, which causes shrinkage, cracks, and detachment. Fix this by installing a compressible backer and limit applied depth to the product specification. Another error is poor temperature control during application because too cold or too hot conditions affect flow, cure, and adhesion. Avoid this by working within the product recommended temperature window and warming the material slightly if allowed by instructions. A third problem is failing to remove dirt, vegetation, and oxidation from the crack prior to filling, which prevents adhesion and speeds failure. Use a wire brush, high-pressure air, or a crack cleaning wand, and allow the joint to dry before sealing. At bighomeprojects.com, we help homeowners find local contractors and compare their services to tackle projects like crack repair and driveway maintenance. We also help contractors find work and participate in our discussion community, where members share techniques, tool recommendations, and first-hand results.